We just finished phase 1, part 1 of phase 2, which involved the walling in concrete blocks as well as casting reinforced concrete columns. Initially, it was designed to seat about 3,000 Christians, but if you see, we have made some extensions. You can see part of these walls were removed, and we are proposing to have an electric curtain where if the Christians are many, you can remove it and it acts as part of the sanctuary. And if the Christians are few, we close it and it acts as a vestry.
Okay.
Both sides, here and the other side.
Okay.
Also, the other side, you can see we removed some walls.
Yes.
Initially, there were some walls and offices, but we moved them also to have bigger space for Christians. So we believe it can be slightly more than 3,000 Christians. Yeah, generally, we're working on part 2 of the cathedral, and it involves walling using, of course, reinforced concrete blocks and reinforced concrete columns. Okay. And as you can see, it's 100% complete, and we are now laying reinforcement for intermediate beams. And as you can see, with the reinforcement, I think we're about to 80%.
Yes.
And we are waiting for more bars to complete this section. And then, of course, we do the shuttering. I think, as you can see, it's big enough. Someone who built it will be around here. And as I explained, the church has been expanded. We have created that space basically for the choir.
This side?
Yes. And I think it's big enough.
Sure, it is.
And the other behind, we have some offices.
Wow, let's move there and we see them.
This one is one of the offices. This one will be a shared office. Maybe it can accommodate 5 to 6 officers.
Yes.
And it has some toilets, which I believe can be used by those people in the office as well as those people, some few people from the congregation. We have another office here. You can see for it is of the self-contained, maybe for a bishop or I don't know.
Yes.
But I believe maybe for a bishop. And if you have some important visitors, like maybe the archbishop or what, can use this.
Sure.
Here we shall have a library.
Okay.
You can see the space.
Yes.
Big enough. So I think that's all with the offices. This one is the main floor that will be carrying all the trusses. Okay. You know, all the trusses are coming from that side and they are meeting midway. Sure. We shall be casting a beam, and all the trusses, roof trusses, will be meeting in the midway of the column. Initially, there was a wall here, but for the sake of expanding the church, we removed it. As I said before, we shall be putting an electric curtain, which shall be opening when need arises. The same here on the other side. We have one main entrance, which you can see.
Yes.
It's a big one.
Sure.
I think 4 meters wide.
Yes.
Then we have 2 others on the side, on each side.
Yes.
Then behind also, of course, we have another one, which can act as the fire escape. The other side
behind where the offices are.
Yeah.
Wow. So in other words, this new church will be having one main entrance with 2 more on each side, and then 1 behind the offices.
Yeah.
Exactly, which makes them 6 in total.
Yes, yeah, 6.
Sure.
All of this is a window.
Wow, this is the window.
It's a window. One window, 5 meters wide.
Wow.
The other one is also another window, 5 meters wide. Then this side also have one other window, 2 actually.
2 windows here.
Each one 2.8, almost 3 meters wide. From this point,
where we see these markings of the line here.
Yeah, that's an expansion joint. From that expansion joint to this one, There will be a slab above, meaning we shall be having another floor. And on my right, we shall be having a sound room. And the sound room, we are going to make it in such a way that it connects with the choir, the other side. And when we are casting the concrete beam, we are going to embed some conduits so that you can link easily with the choir from the sound room.
Okay, so in other words, as well, we shall be having the wires running through the concrete.
Yeah, the concrete beam.
Exactly. Wow.
But it's not only the wire. Of course, we shall have in the concrete. We shall have provision for internet, or Wi-Fi, air conditioning. Of course, we shall be having, of course, the provision of security lights within the concrete and the solar and the air conditioning.
According to the documentation that we have, it is estimated to cost between 5 to 6 billion. That's estimated cost. The way we get this fund is just Christian is giving. Christian is giving. That heart of giving has made us reach so far where we are. They keep mobilizing themselves. So it's in such a way that people giving. We have not held any major fundraising at all, other than people giving individually. So far we have been able to collect 4,063,981,785 as per October bank statement. So we have so far used 410,525,849 shillings. As I talk now, we have balance at hand where we hope to fix the ring beam. We have 54,128,860. Our hope is that at one particular point we shall have a major fundraising, especially when it comes to roofing. We have reached really, we are almost reaching to the roofing level by God's grace. Anytime we shall reach the roofing level, that one will call for real major fundraising.
First of all, I want to thank all the people that are involved in this construction. Really, we are thankful people have contributed generously. Generally, we thank all the Christians who have contributed. And the zero I see, this church is going to be completed soon.
I want to thank all those who have made contribution towards the new cathedral construction, and want to encourage members of the church and even other people from other faiths to continue contributing generously towards this particular noble cause. It's our belief and our prayer that end December we should be able to reach the roofing level.
Dear brothers and sisters, Christians of the Diocese of Muhabura and other well-wishers of the Diocese of Muhabura, we want to begin by thanking God so much for His grace and mercies and provision because of this construction of the new cathedral, which we started with little hope, because immediately when we started, COVID and lockdown came in and we were worried whether we would continue. But to date, the work has never stopped. We have gone on. And when people see it, even those from outside Kisoro, they wonder how we raised this money. But we want to assure you that God is in His business and we are doing His business by Him, because all resources come from Him. So we want to appreciate you so much for being faithful to God's work, for contributing, getting from your affected resources affected by this COVID, but you have never ceased to give COVID as an excuse for failure to contribute. And you know the word says that open hands are the hands that receive. We give and God gives in turn. So we thank you so much for your big hearts. We thank you for your generosity, and we thank you for the love of God's church and God's ministry. It is what pushed you to contribute and give. And this is the far the Lord has brought us, Ebenezer. Thank you so much. May God bless you. And may He reward you for your big hearts and your contributions. God bless you.